Now we take you for a sneak peek behind the scenes for the new Fallout TV show.
Take one, action!
I must find my father. I know he's out there somewhere, and I will not stop until I find him. I will search high and low, and the lights out.
Cut.
Great.
Take 7, action!
Prepare to eat lead, Deathclaw! Gun's bugged or something.
Cut. Take 45, action!
Ooh, what a beautiful nuclear view. Oh, what's this? Huh. A loot box. Available in the store right now for $39.99. Great price.
Take 76, action!
Finally, a human in this wasteland.
Kill me. Kill me. Kill me, please.
Fallout the TV show, coming soon.
Okay, Fallout 76. You saw the trailer. Look at how good that show looks, man.
Amazing.
Okay, having a few issues with lighting and all that, but I'm hopeful of the show. Okay, I think it might be cactus. That's an Aussie thing. People don't know what that means.
People don't know what cactus means. That's true. Guys,
We
we
need to
have
educate you on the Aussie slang.
Welcome back. Obviously, as you might have heard over the weekend, Fallout 76, or at least Fallout, is getting a TV show courtesy of Bethesda and some people who actually make decent TV shows.
Yes.
So we don't know what to think about this. We can't help but feel it's going to be some sort of disaster, though. Let's talk about it after the drop.
Guys, Jazz is in the house. Layman Jazz.
Like always with Sam, you have to listen to the sense he's not making. That's where the beauty is, right?
Guys, you know
that's where
what?
it lands. Guys,
I like this, but anyway.
Fallout is getting a television show. This is what was announced over the weekend. We've got the details here for you. Amazon is teaming up with the creators of hit sci-fi show Westworld to adapt Bethesda's long-running post-apocalyptic RPG series Fallout for television.
I mean, look, I think it's pretty cool. I thought it was a giant meme Fallout, but a lot of people will tune in for this, including us.
Oh, for sure, dude.
We're gonna be
there.
reviewing the
We're
hell
gonna
out
do
of this.
weekly episode reviews. We're gonna do all sorts of shit.
That would be so good.
There was a tweet here from Amazon Studios. It's an Amazon original. It's from Kilter Films. And they give you a little bit of a teaser here, which you can see. It has the Bethesda logo. We love that logo.
Yep.
It's our favorite.
And that shitty TV.
And that old school kind of like,
course.
please stand by thing. And,
Yes.
and that's the whole thing, man.
Now-
That's all they showed.
We don't know much, but we do know the executive producer is going to be good old Todd Howard, okay? Now, I know it's going to be good.
Can you imagine Todd Howard making a TV show?
It's going to just work. I know it, okay?
16 times the commercials.
It's going to be so weird to see his name in the credits every single episode.
Totally.
He's crossing over. He's doing what Corey's wanted to do.
Yes.
Come on, man.
That's unfair, man. It's unfair that Todd Howard gets to make television and movies before Corey
Corey,
does.
not yet.
Sad
One day,
times.
my friend.
But
But
look,
look, that's all we know right now.
No,
really.
well, I mean, look, to be clear, it says, according to the website, Westworld series creator Lisa Joy and Jonah Nolan will oversee the project. Amazon signed a 5-year deal with the duo's Kilter Films to produce new shows for its Prime Video streaming service last year, although no writer is currently attached. Who could
Okay.
write this, Sam?
I was going to say, look, someone that does a killer season 8. Well, look, they've been in it for 5 years. So season 5 of Game of Thrones was damn good, okay? But don't renew it to the 8th season if you get those particular writers on. Who knows, actually, like all jokes aside, who could write this?
I would like David Hayter to write it because
Aaron
he
Sorkin?
wrote Aaron Sorkin, and they're just like walking. And they're walking through the wasteland the whole time, and they're like, "We need to get some supplies, man. Well, I already had the supplies. What do you mean I don't have the supplies? We need to stop making West Wing references on this show.
Exactly.
Okay, it's not
Alright,
okay."
You only do that on the Friday dump, okay?
That's right. So, look,
That was another West Wing reference.
that's it. The Friday dumb.
Alright.
So we're all over this.
Okay, here we go.
Either way, it's happening. The TV show. Well, look, I should clarify. It may not be happening, by the way. Lots of television pitches, particularly in the world of video games, they get there like, hey, we're in production, we're gonna make a show, and then nothing ends up happening. Lots of shows have sort of like died
Yep.
on the, first draft page when it comes to television and movie adaptations for video games. It might be the same here, but at the same time, these are some serious players.
I was going to say, I highly doubt that because we're already seeing teaser trailers. We're already seeing some big players jump on. We're seeing,
Sure.
the executive producer. We're seeing a 5-year deal with this. I think that they're seeing some serious value here. Is it the franchise that I would currently pick in the gaming market? No, it's not.
To be fair, though, you could have a kind of interesting Fallout
No
show.
doubt.
Like, that universe is interesting enough that I would tune in for something like that. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I'm open to it.
That's not the only one, people. Okay,
not the only
there are
one.
other movie, TV shows that are being made from Gomez. We called it months ago that the gaming IP is going to be the next Marvel, and it's coming, baby. We've also got the HBO TV series for The Last of Us. This is also having Neil Druckmann involved in this. I think he's writing the whole thing, or he's a big part of writing the actual script.
So we already know it's going to be a 10 out of 10 masterpiece.
It's going to be good.
Or we can already see the Rotten Tomatoes now. Like, we can already see the Rotten Tomatoes. Doesn't even matter. Even if it is objectively actually the greatest television show ever made, it will be like, 99 critic score, 30% tomatoes.
Yeah. I think if I were to do a hard read on this, I feel like this is going to be focused on Joel. Early Joel. It
Well, I
feels
think
like
they did say they were going to be focusing on like that story.
Oh, did they?
As well, yes.
Okay, cool.
So everyone's going to be like, love season 1. What did you do in season 2, man? You really messed
Didn't
that
love
one
it.
up.
Yeah,
Anyway, that's coming. The other one that's coming is also Netflix is doing a Cyberpunk show. This was actually announced in the recent Night City Wire from City Project Red. They did say that they're teaming up with Studio Trigger, and they're going to be making a show called Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It's not going to be out until 2022, maybe, I think they said. 2022,
something like
21. Earlier than 2077, but later than 2020.
Nice.
Okay, somewhere in between that.
I think that this is going to be gigantic. If Cyberpunk lands well, which I think, of course, it's going to now, based on playing for 5 hours.
It's going to land well.
It's going to land extremely well.
It's going to land well. I'll tell you that right now.
I think that this is going to just breathe life into so many things they can do with this. Yes, comic books. There's going to be movies. There's going to be TV shows. There's going to be merchandise. There's going to be whatever, right?
Sure.
It's going to be gigantic. So this is not the only one. We're also seeing season 2. Of Witcher, everybody. Okay, we're finally seeing now. They actually stopped production for some time because the whole COVID thing. Now, as of
even though witches can't get COVID, that doesn't seem to matter here. They still, out of consideration for the staff, Geralt decided still, I'm going to pause the show.
I think also
round of applause for Geralt for being. Geralt would wear a mask, can I say? Even though he couldn't get it, he would still wear a mask to set a good example.
Exactly right. I also think a lot of people have time travel sickness based on just watching the first series. That was just the biggest headfuck I've ever seen in a TV show. They've also confirmed.
Don't ever watch Memento then, Sam.
I haven't watched it yet, but they did say that they're also going to chill on the whole time jumping thing.
They did say that actually.
Actually, pretty cool.
There are smaller projects coming through the wire as well. First of all, there's one called My Friend Pedro.
I don't know what this is.
Okay, so it is a 2D shoot 'em up side scroller that kind of looks like Max Payne but 2D. So you're shooting things and time slows down and whatever. Cool game, and they're getting a TV show. It's being made from the person that made John Wick. Like, John Wick creator has now decided that they are going to make a My Friend Pedro TV series. Actually, look, let's play some gameplay quickly. Now that you've seen that gameplay, you can see how that could be.
I still haven't seen the gameplay.
Sam still hasn't seen the gameplay.
I have not seen the gameplay, but I'm going to play along.
Right,
You know what? That gameplay looks really nice.
This is the gameplay. This is it.
Oh, of course.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yes.
Gameplay.
Yes. I know exactly what this is. Of course. Okay. Cool.
Right. So either way,
all I need, literally, it is actually quite an easy game to recognize when you do see a second gameplay. That is also exciting. Disco Elysium. Now, I haven't played this game yet. Ralph loved it. A lot of people loved it. Definitely going to be a very sad series, I'm sure, based on what I know.
It's not going to be a feel-good one.
It's not going to be feel-good stuff. It's going to be like Last of Us Part 2.
No, this was way more uplifting than The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, really?
Way more. Disco Elysium is the sort of CRPG, point-and-click adventure style game. Came out last year. Won pretty much every RPG of the Year award that I could think of. Phenomenally well-written. It's apparently getting a show as well. Developer ZAUM is working with production company DJ2 Entertainment to develop a series based on the game, reports Variety. That's not one I would have predicted. That's quite niche. I'm not sure if that one's going to see the light of day, but either way, it's happening.
Who knows? I mean, I don't see a huge life in that, but things like Metal Gear Solid, for instance, God, that is a segue.
Nice.
Metal Gear Solid, everyone. Now, that is a game that I would love to see into a good old anime, for instance, right? Funnily enough, they're looking to do an anime with the original Snake voice, David Hayter, okay? Now, how can you hate David? That doesn't even work. But anyway, they're going to be hopefully getting this off the ground quite soon. This is probably the strongest IP I can think of that people would love to see. It already has so much cinematic baked into it just bring it to life in an anime format. It's pretty much a movie anyway.
Well,
if you take away a lot of the actual fighting,
that's the thing.
it's a movie anyway.
This actually is being made into a movie, and the guy who's making the movie, Jordan Vogt-Roberts, wants to also make it into an animated series. So whether or not that happens, we don't know, but I would love to see David Hayter return to the role because he is the man.
It could be just like a spin-off thing like the Enter the Matrix thing, you know, those 9-part
Matrix things.
Little thing, who knows?
That was great, by the way.
That was incredible.
The other weird one is Final Fantasy XIV, which we reported on last year, is getting a TV show as well for some reason. Final Fantasy VII, not so much. Final Fantasy XIV, though, is getting a live-action series. It's not animated, it's an actual live-action series. And it's actually being worked on from Hive Mind, the production company behind The Expanse and also the Witcher series, right? So they're like serious players as well, and they decided Final Fantasy XIV is next. I'm down for that because I love Final Fantasy XIV. Having said that, I probably would prefer a Final Fantasy VII series.
I can see
to
why
be
they would have
real.
done that. I think maybe the lore of Final Fantasy XIV is a little bit more fattened out, fleshed out, and they probably think that there's more to play with. You know, maybe there's only.
You just triggered all the Final Fantasy VII
I love
fans in the chat.
Final Fantasy VII is one of my favorite games, but you know you have to kind of see that it's quite a contained world, you know, in terms of what it's trying to do. But who knows? Anyway, there is also Devil May Cry animated series coming from Netflix Castlevania producer, which is pretty fetch.
Yep, people love Devil May Cry, and it's going to get a TV show.
Okay, and also Minecraft the movie. Cool. There's just the list goes on.
There's all these movies that are coming as well. Like apparently, Sleeping Dogs is getting a movie. That's never getting released. The Division is getting a movie. That's never getting released. We're just going through a list here.
There's also
Rainbow Six apparently is getting 2 movies with Michael B. Jordan, not Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan.
Yep.
Call of Duty apparently is getting a movie. Uncharted with Tom Holland
with
you know?
7 different directors. So
That's
it's been
right.
great.
There's all these projects that just end up dying.
Yeah. But
right?
look. It's almost like we can't even go through them all, right? But like this is a very interesting point because if 4 or 5 of them really land solidly, everyone and their dog will jump in terms of producers, production houses. They'll just jump in and try and get all the IP they can, and they'll just try and jump in and do every single movie, TV show, animated series under the sun. Marvel is kind of. I mean, maybe this will trigger people, but like, I'm a bit over it now. It's like 15 years, dude.
People are done. People are like,
I'm done with that, and especially with the Avengers Endgame.
Except for Captain Marvel 2, which everyone is very excited.
Very excited for that,
Everyone's
right?
pumped for that one. You know? The internet
Exactly
can't
right.
wait. Do you know Brie Larson just started a YouTube channel?
Oh, really?
Yep. I say good luck to her.
I say good luck.
I say good luck.
We only want the best.
Honestly, no jokes. I actually do wish her well.
That's what I mean. Like,
because she's suffered through a lot of shit, man. If she has a good popping off YouTube channel where she plays Animal Crossing and make people happy, let her do it. Bring the dislikes, man. I don't care.
She did have a pretty cool Switch, actually, because I saw the video there. Anyway, I think it is going to be huge for a lot of people. I don't know what I'm going with.
I don't know where you're going.
No, what I'm saying is Marvel is done. DC cool. They've got their own little thing.
DC cool.
No, but like DC's whatever cool, right? Like they're still trying, but like let's face it, they've only made some really maybe 4 solid movies like Joker and the Batman stuff, and Aquaman was pretty good too. But gaming, it's the next generation.
I feel like this episode is quickly falling apart faster than a Fallout 76 server. I think we should wrap things up. Guys, Fallout is getting a TV show. We are as excited about it as you are. The meme potential is huge. Todd Howard, please give us a cut. We should be on it.
A cut?
But please,
a cut?
Cast us.
Oh, cast
us in the Fallout show. We need to be in it, Todd. Please, can we just get hashtag cast the Laymen in the comments below to make it happen?
Cast the Laymen. Make it happen.
Okay?
Please, Todd, we like you. Come on.
We've only ever said good things about you, Todd.
Only ever said good things.
So let's make it happen. Guys, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
Laymen out.